And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Nikola Jokic has transformed his conditioning. He said, when I first started playing back in Serbia, I couldn't do a push-up. And when I came here, I was probably the worst conditioned player in the league. I lost a lot of weight, and I feel much better. To be honest, I don't run faster, but I can play a lot longer. That's what matters. Brian?
Yeah, it helps for sure. Thanks, Allie. Now, Denver's starting five. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. Then it's Murray. Then it's Michael Porter. And for the Jazz, we've got Jared Vanderbilt. He's out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Azubuike in at the center position. Well, Clark, I think I speak for all of the NBA family in saying that we are eager to get this season underway.
Always, B.A. You know, we love the fact that each new season brings a clean slate for everybody. Players, coaches, announcers, fans. It doesn't matter what you did last season. Everybody starts at ground zero this season.
Brooks from outside. The shot, no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
They won the season series last year, and on paper, it looks like they should do it again.
You're right. They're the better team. I mean, they expect to win this matchup. We'll see if they can take care of business tonight.
Here's Rozier, following the score by Denver. And it's Brooks missing. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Jokic. Thompson pulls it in. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Vanderbilt the pass to Thompson. Gordon with a steal. Murray finds Gordon over Vanderbilt, and Gordon with the basket on the assist by Murray.
And although he's 6'9", Gordon runs and sprints like a much smaller man. He's got gazelle-like form and speed in transition.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Vanderbilt. Ball stolen. And here they come. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Well, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, B.A., and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. Now here's Thompson. Brooks outside. Pass to Rozier. Here's Azubuike. 6 to shoot. Brooks with it. Checked by Murray. Who poked away. Out of bounds. It'll be Nuggets ball. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Gordon down low, guarded by Vanderbilt. Such a wide open look.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Thompson passes to Rozier. Brooks from outside. The Jazz again can't hit. And here's Denver. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Outside Porter. The 3 counted from distance. 5 points in the game.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Utah calls time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Please, a big round of applause for your Jazz Youth Dance Team.
Third and fewest turnovers per game. And they were top 10 in the league at scoring off turnovers. It was baked into the game plan every night, and it made them exciting to watch.
They took care. It was very hard to turn them over. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Fades. And Rozier pulls it down.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Rozier doing a nice job working himself through contact to draw the foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Elbow. 2.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Denver.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
That free throw good from Rozier.
You know, Rozier is known as an energy guy, but he's also a talented scorer who has a real hunger to continue to improve.
That one misses.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Grant.
Oh, so true, BA. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center, we've never really seen that before.
So it's Denver now. The Jazz making their last shot. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Jokic. From deep three-point range. And again, Denver no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here's Brooks. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, he's just been extremely careless thus far. I mean, too early to have 3 turnovers in a game.
Well, I think he can actually execute better if he simplifies things and just stays with the game plan. So far, the execution's been poor.
For Denver, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Murray passes to Jokic. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Pass to Rozier. Knocked away. Gordon with a steal. Back come the Nuggets on the run. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Azubuike. Now here's Brooks. Shot clock at 6. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
Outside Murray. Pounded by Rozier. And here's Jokic. Down low. Here's Gordon. Good D by Vanderbilt.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And it's Brooks missing.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, his game has gone the other direction.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Denver. Rupert taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Utah's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Pass to Gordon. Good D by Vanderbilt.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Kept alive. Azubuike. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Now Porter. Back to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Thompson. It's tipped. Here's Brooks. Up and over Porter. Here's Azubuike. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal.
It's on Nikola Jokic.
Second team
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. A different look for Denver. Najee, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Brown comes in for Gordon. And it's Highland in for Porter Jr. So it comes up empty at the line.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now here's Murray. And too long on the shot. Here's Westbrook. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Here's Highland. To the paint. And here's Walker. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Walker. The shot misses. Now Denver takes it the other way. Here's Highland. Walker covering. Here's Highland. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Denver, Bones Highland. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. Boucher's checked in for the Nuggets. Curry comes in for Murray. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Azubuike. Inside. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Curry with it. Here's the floater. And he takes it up and lays it in. And the Nuggets lead by 12.
How sweet is that little teardrop right there, whether it's Steph or Seth, which is the case this time. With Curry's, they've got that shot on auto dial.
Here's Azubuike. Here's Abaji. The shot. Another shot. Azubuike's shot is good.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now a timeout called by Denver. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course, Grant.
Just not a good year for them rebounding the ball. They were bottom 3rd in the league, and it cost them a number of games.
Their nightly goal, make things uncomfortable for opposing offenses. That's how they racked up so many steals. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Highland. Boucher with it. Three-pointer. And it's Azubuike with the rebound. Outside Hart to the middle. Walker against Brown. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Bruce Brown.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Walker. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Highland. Outside, Brown. Pass to Highland. Unable to get that one. Westbrook with the defensive effort. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
Here's Walker.
And whether it's the defensive effort or just bad offense, they're holding their opponent to a very low field goal percentage.
Bottom line is they're ahead on the scoreboard, and that's all that matters.
Now a timeout called by Utah.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Jazz fans, here come the Utah Jazz dancers. Jazz fans, here come the Utah Jazz dancers. Jazz fans, here come the Utah Jazz dancers.
Utah shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Pass to Westbrook.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Azubuike. Off target with a jump hook. We've got 1:55 left in the opening quarter. Here's Brown. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. And the Nuggets lead by 13. Pass to Abaji. Here's Hart. Here's Azubuike. Lets it go. Walker. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Now here's Curry. A good look from Brown. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Brown's got his second basket on the night.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Azubuike, no good. Denver has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Hard against Brown. Pass to Boucher. Here's Highland from 11 feet away. He's off on that one. Hard against Brown. Hart passes to Westbrook. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D.
Westbrook's so good at maintaining control, even though he plays at high speed and with great aggressiveness.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back after this.
Fans, your Jazz Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Nuggets, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
The Nuggets shooting around 41% on the court for the Nuggets. Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Jazz ball.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting a rough 25% for the field in this game. On the wing, Brooks. He's guarded by Porter. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Murray. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, that's a nice take and make by Murray, a scoring guard with tremendous skills and confidence.
So much NBA talent like Jamal Murray out of Canada, specifically the province of Ontario.
Yeah, very true. And I think that's because guys like Murray, born in the late 90s, they grew up with the NBA in Toronto. And Jamal and others have been inspired by the Raptors.
Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Thompson at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. Both free throws good from Thompson. The Nuggets shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Outside Porter. The 3 ball. Walker pulls down the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Up top, Thompson. Back to Rozier. Lets it go from deep. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
All Rozier needs is a little breathing room, and he's firing that thing, and usually knocking it down.
Pass to Gordon. And here's Porter outside. Denver the rebound. Utah trailing here. Brooks left side. Rozier outside. Now Thompson. Outside for Rozier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three-pointer off the mark. For Denver, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Murray. On the wing, Porter. To the inside, Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Brooks finds Thompson. Outside Walker. Looking to get back on track. And Brooks with the layup. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Outside Porter. Pounded by Rozier. Porter's shot is off. The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Walker for 3. Doesn't go for him. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Outside Porter. Pass to Jokic. Back to Porter. Takes a 3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Porter's got 5 now.
Boy, the coaching staff loves when Porter Jr. takes these kinds of shots. It really helps establish a rhythm for him.
Now Vanderbilt. Over Jokic. Vanderbilt, no good.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Walker pulls down the board. Utah's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Vanderbilt, the pass to Brooks. Thompson outside. And another miss by Utah. For Denver, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Brooks against Porter. Battles through traffic and lays it in. He's got 9.
got to fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And Utah calls time here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Checked in for Utah. Nuggets on D. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Brooks, right side. Clock at 6. To the paint. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Razor sharp focus there from Rozier earned him that trip to the line.
At the line for Utah, Terry Rozier III, shooting 1.
One shot.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Outside Porter. Pass to Murray. From downtown, Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist in this one. Rozier outside. Thompson against Murray. Tries again. Thompson's shot is off. Denver's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
You know, it's so easy to take it for granted when Jokic makes a pass like this. The big fella has us spoiled with his passing ability. It is absolutely exquisite.
Pass to Clarkson from deep. Hits the trifecta. Clarkson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Murray finds Gordon. Back to Murray. Let's go with a 3. And another 3 for Denver.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Jazz shooting only 36% during the second. Murray against Thompson. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Pass to Porter. Jokic with it. To the middle. Here's Murray. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
He's done a nice job, a great job actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
Now here's Vanderbilt, covered by Jokic. Vanderbilt against Jokic. Vanderbilt, a pass to Rozier. Off target from outside. Denver has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Pass to Murray. Out left to the wing. Pounded by Rozier. Here's Jokic. And the bucket is good. Jokic just got 6 points.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Rozier, the pass to Thompson. Porter against Clarkson. And he knocks the jumper down. Clarkson's got his second basket of the night.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end. I mean, Jordan Clarkson is huge in the Philippines. His family with roots there, traveling out to Manila with NBA cares, drawing huge crowds. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Thompson. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. And Clarkson in 2018 suited up for the Philippines national team.
NBA Clarkson's NBA games are a must-watch in the Philippines. Kids watching Clarkson's games in the morning before heading to school. They say, forget the cartoons, we want to watch hoops.
And Jokic throws it down.
Look, this package that Jokic has, instinct, length, timing, you don't have to jump really high if you've got those things working for you to be effective as a rebound.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, this is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together.
So true, Allie. Thank you. Now a timeout called by Denver.
Get out of your seat for your Utah Jazz dancers. Jazz fans, here come the Utah Jazz dancers.
And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Najee, he's checked in for Jokic. Boucher comes in for Gordon. Brown, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And it's Highland in for Jamal Murray. Here's Highland. 5 points in the game. Outside, Brown. 5 to shoot. Pulls up. And again, Denver no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Highland. Now here's Brown. Boucher, left side. Tipped away and stolen by Vanderbilt. Outside Hart. It's picked off. Here's Highland. Down low. Here's Brown. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal
The
foul.
officials were right on top of that one.
Foul.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he makes a first. Curry, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And both free throws good for Brown.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
It's Hart on the wing, defended by Brown. Hart goes in. Josh Hart listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He does. I mean, just so strong on defense in the post, BA. Often will guard up a position, and his rebounding numbers show he plays well above his listed height.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Hart.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Denver has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Fires it, and the basket by Highland. He's got 7. A minute 37 left in the first half. Outside Hart, back to Westbrook. Pass to Hart. Here's Abaji, 6 to shoot. Off the mark there with a 3. Now Curry. Najee in the post. Second shot opportunity. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Najee's got his first basket.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part. Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Brown passes to Curry. Here's Najee. Kick out to Brown. Snatched away. Pass to Abaji. Puts up a 3. Fires in the triple.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Denver has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Here's Highland. He's got 7. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Denver Nuggets up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. I'm here alongside Coach Malone, and Coach, a strong first half for this team. What was clicking for you?
I love that ball movement, taking care of the ball, and that's something we've been harping on. Make a play for somebody else, and I thought we had many examples of that.
Got to help yourself. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so here is Denver. Next up, they'll face the Timberwolves in Minnesota. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Dylan Brooks is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Terry Rozier, and it's Azubuike in at the center. That's the group for Utah right now. Knocks down the triple.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Rozier outside. Back to Thompson. Buries it down low. Thompson's got 8. Denver has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Pass to Porter. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant 1.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
Porter hits them both. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. No good from outside.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Rozier outside. Brooks outside. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Thompson. And the three-pointer goes. Thompson. He's got 11.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Inside. Thompson with a steal. And here comes the break. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Pounded by Rozier.
Rozier, great quickness. When he's focused and locked in, he can run you down and does not back off at all.
Brooks against Porter. Pass to Azubuike. 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Rozier from outside. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Thompson against Murray. Rozier outside. Charity stripe shot, and that one's good. Rozier's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Fans, please, a big round of applause for your Jazz Youth Dance Team. How about another cheer for your Jazz Youth Dance Team, fans?
Utah on D. A 12-point game. Jokic passes to Murray. Now here's Porter. Pass to Jokic. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Brooks. And rejected.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
Brooks outside. Thompson outside. There's the 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock, he buries it from 3. Murray's got 18 points in the game.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Pass to Azubuike. Rozier outside. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And here's Murray, defended by Thompson. Shot is up. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
Good concentration by Murray to score it inside.
The Jazz have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the 3rd quarter so far. Pass to Azubuike. Now Brooks. Over Porter. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Brooks has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
And they'll get another chance. Second chance effort. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Too big, too skilled. Jokic just methodically breaks you down. He's a very unique player.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Denver.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Clarkson's checked in for Utah. And he can't hit the second.
Boy, it's so much fun watching Jokic do his thing. I mean, he's not uber athletic, but my, is he skilled. He wows you with some of the passes he makes and some of the finishes he completes.
For Denver, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the 3rd. Gordon. The rebound by the Jazz. Brooks has got 4 rebounds now. And Aaron Gordon, Grant, growing up in the heart of Silicon Valley, San Jose.
Yeah, Aaron, using that to his advantage, involved with some apps. Now, we've seen a lot of players getting into the tech world. Great to see guys like Gordon branching out into business.
And the Nuggets call time here.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Thompson against Murray.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Pounded by Rozier. Outside Murray. Shot clock at 5. The Nuggets need to get one up. Jokic, he's open. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
The assist.
Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
Clarkson finds Thompson. Rozier outside. From 12 feet, and he gets the jumper to drop. Rozier's got 10 points in the quarter.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Outside Porter. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That's his first.
Boy, nice read by Porter Jr. that time, scanning the floor and getting his teammates involved.
Hart's checked in for Brooks. Najee, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Highland comes in for Gordon.
One shot.
So it's Utah now, down by 15. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Pass to Clarkson. And here's Thompson. 16 points for him. They get the rebound. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It'll go on Michael Porter.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. The Jazz making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. And Denver with a change here too. Brown's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Denver's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And the shot goes down. Brown's got 8.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
No one covering. Rozier's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Their offense trying to find its way back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
Pass to Murray. Shoots over Rozier. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
The Jazz shooting only 42%. Timeout called the Jazz. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
They know they need to change things up and do it quickly. They cannot allow him to keep running wild.
T-shirt giveaway time. Look on this, Jazz fans. It's your Utah Jazz Anthem. Here they come, your Utah Jazz Anthem. Look who it is, Jazz fans. It's your Utah Jazz Anthem.
So both teams changing it up here. On defense, the Nuggets. 22 was their biggest lead. Albaji can't hit. Outside, Brown. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Nuggets, Bruce Brown. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Brown. Challenging stretch here for Utah. Clarkson outside. Westbrook, the pass to Hart. Here's Abaji. 4-3. It's rebounded by Najee.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Murray, shot is good.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Pass to Abaji. Back to Westbrook. The 3 is up. The offensive rebound. And that one is hammered home.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up, pigeon.
Back to Murray. Albaji with a rebound. Utah shooting about 41%. Here's Clarkson. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Najee. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Clarkson passes to Westbrook. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, Westbrook's so good at navigating the defense. This guy has ball skills, dexterity, and a motor that just doesn't stop. He gets to his shot when he wants to.
For 2.
Two shots.
That free throw no good.
Known for racking up triple-doubles, Westbrook continues to pile up incredible numbers. I mean, his intensity on a nightly basis is absolutely insane.
Dylan Brooks checked in for Clarkson. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. Denver has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Highland, pounded by Westbrook. It's Brown on the wing. 6 to shoot. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Shooting for Denver, Bruce Brown. Shooting 1.
One shot.
Free throw good. Brown. Utah shooting has been great at 58% in the third.
2 minutes.
Right wing. 1:52 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Down low. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 6 rebounds in the game.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead. Jamal Murray suffered a terrible knee injury back in April of 2021, tearing his ACL late during that season and missing over a year of basketball as a result.
Hart from long range, pure from three-point range. Hart's got 6.
You know, he does a little bit of everything, but when Hart is draining the three-pointer, that's when he's most dangerous.
Pass to Highland. Boucher with it. Brooks defending. Here's Highland. Shot clock at 6. Here's Najee. 6 points for him. Kick out to Brown. Lets the 3 fly. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Back to Westbrook. Takes the 3. And it's Denver with a rebound. Brown with it. 16 points for him. Outside Murray. Pass to Najee. Here's Highland. No good with the triple. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Nuggets ahead, running away with it. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Denver, looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. Then it's Michael Porter, and it's Highland in at the point. Three-pointer Rozier gets the 3 ball to go. Rozier's got 16 in the second half.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Poked loose. Thompson with a steal. On the wing, Brooks. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Pounded by Rozier. Pass to Porter for 3. No luck on that one. The Jazz go the other way with it.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. Sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Vanderbilt to pass to Thompson. And here's Vanderbilt. Pass to Brooks. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. He'll go on Michael Porter.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Dylan Brooks taking 2 shots.
The free throw dropped for Brooks. And good on the second, so he makes them both. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Highland. Gordon with it. Now Jokic. Back to Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Highland. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. And the Nuggets lead by 17. Thompson passes to Vanderbilt. Brooks against Porter. Back to Thompson. Here's Rozier. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
Well, his energy and hustle has been outstanding. Rozier's been all over the place, and his numbers reflect that.
Here's the teardrop. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries. Utah's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Now here's Thompson. He shoots it. Denver grabs the miss. On the wing, Porter. Brooks defending. Pass to Highland. Shoots over Thompson. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron, and it falls. The Jazz have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Brooks finds Thompson. Now it's Hart. Defended by Gordon. To the paint. Here's Rozier. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Good job that time initiating the action by Rozier. He forced the defense into that foul.
Rozier the third. 2 shots.
Relax on the first.
That free throw good from Rozier. Azubuike, he's checked in for Utah. And that's good as he hits both shots. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Outside Porter. Here's Highland. With the 10-footer. Good as the jump shot falls. And the Nuggets lead by 19. Well, the Jazz shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Brooks outside. Back to Thompson.
I see him.
Five on the clock. Lets it go from the wing. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Brooks against Porter. Pass to Gordon. Stolen by Rozier. Here's Brooks. Great D that time from Porter.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
To the inside, the 6-footer. And another basket for Denver.
Well, you know, on the inside, Porter is a very skilled player. He understands that you've got to be multi-dimensional, a lot of versatility to your game to be effective inside.
Brooks outside. Clock at 6. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Terry Rozier picks one up.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, we often see teams make big moves right before the trade deadline. Clark, do you like when a team goes through significant changes mid-season?
Well, it does keep things interesting, but as a general rule, I don't think you can do that consistently. But it does add some life and excitement to what's going on when it does happen. But major roster changes, as a general principle, are typically not going to work in your favor.
Here's Azubuike, covered by Jokic. Azubuike, no good. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Pass to Brooks. The 3. Rebounded by Highland.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Azubuike. Back to Brooks. Porter with the steal. You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
Pass to Brooks. Porter with the steal. The 17-footer. And another basket for Denver.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Rozier outside. Back to Thompson. Three-pointer. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Things started to click for him in the second half. You can tell the focus and the intent is all there.
Pass to Porter. Pounded by Rozier. Outside for Porter. Clock is at 3. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Porter's got 8 here in this quarter.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
Brooks against Porter. They get it back. Second chance shot. And it's Brooks missing.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
That free throw good from Gordon.
Aaron Gordon has a special combination of athleticism and size, and I think his skill set is perfectly tailored for how the game is played today.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Utah's gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Juzang. Back to Thompson. Fires from the corner. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them. Denver has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Here's Highland. Just 5 on the clock. Sinks that one from the post.
And, you know, the screen wasn't that great, but still he got it done. Excellent concentration on the hard finish.
Here's Juzang. He's covered by Curry. Connects from downtown.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Highland. Shoots over Thompson. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket. The Jazz shooting 60% here in the fourth quarter. Terrific efficiency. Now here's Thompson. He's covered closely. Now Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Potter. Over Green. Potter's shot is off.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Nuggets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night for Michael Porter.
Well, his defense was tremendous tonight. Really, really high level. He was a pest, forced the opponents into a lot of turnovers.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Jordan Clarkson taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
You know, one of those rare second-round picks who played well immediately. Clarkson was first team all-rookie and continues to develop.
And he's good on the second. 27 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Gillespie, pounded by Westbrook. Pass to Curry. Outside, Green. And his first shot of the game, no good. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Aaron, a tough stretch of basketball coming up for you guys. How do you keep your eye on the winning side?
We just got to keep sharing the ball, keep believing in each other. Defensively, we have some things that we need to clean up, but we're doing well.
Good luck with the adjustments. Thanks, Aaron.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.